Greg Watkins.
Might as well use this thing.
No, go ahead.
No, I'll use it.
All right.
Thank you. My name is Greg Watkins. I'm on the City Council of the City of Shasta Lake. But 12 years ago, I retired from the Forest Service. And I really do thank Congressman LaMalfa for coming and holding this meeting. I would like to point out that when Donna Harmon was still maybe in diapers, I was working on the Hayfork District, surveying roads for 3 summers and designing roads. And what I point out is those roads were really well designed. The drainage was properly designed, the culverts were sized for the upstream drainage. They were put in with quality engineering. I don't know if that's happening today, but we know it's not because they're not building roads today. I worked on the 6 rivers, the Shasta Trinity, the Plumas, but I spent 25 years in the regional office. In the last 12 years, I was a regional road manager for the Forest Service for all 42,000 miles of roads in Region 5. And this road closure did not start in 2004 or whenever they say. When I was a regional road manager, we had an edict from the Clinton-Gore regime, that's correct. And we were told that we had to decommission 3% of our road system. So in the 1990s, we had a target. And so 1,200 miles of the least needed roads were decommissioned. And they keep looking at roads today saying, what don't we need? I would contend that the least needed roads are already gone. Al Olson and I walked a couple of roads on the Klamath that were recontoured. You asked, how do you close roads? They were taking an excavator, going to the end of the road, taking the fill, putting it up against the cut bank. Those roads were hard to walk for me. You had to be a deer to be able to walk them. And you walked some of those roads with me out. And I'm embarrassed today to admit that I helped close some of those roads because it was a mistake. We need I went out with a group. We looked at Begum and we looked at a representative sample between I-5 and Trinity Lake. We looked at over 30 roads. We found one road that should be closed out of the 30 that had red lines saying we've identified these as being too expensive to maintain. I would contend, Mr. Stuber here said he's not sure how you close the road. Well, instead of going in and closing these roads, what they need to be doing is going down and putting drivable water bars. You take a cat, you put a big water bar in it, and if it gets used a little bit, it will not erode. If a culvert washes out, let that happen, and if you need the road, the next person who needs to use it can put it in.
So we've got a time issue.
Okay, I'm just going to take a couple of more points here. As a retiree, I'm going to claim my extra couple of minutes. Is that okay, Mr. LaMalfa? This is your hearing.
I yield you 2 minutes, sir.
Thank you, Congressman LaMalfa. It's not all the Forest Service's fault that they're inept and can't do anything today. And it's not just because I retired. Actually, Congress needs to do something because you can't put out a timber sale if it used to be the 29-cent appeal because everybody can appeal it. Congress needs to get in the act and say, if you're dealing with less than a square mile, it's not a significant action and the Forest Service needs to be able to let that project go and it can't be appealed. That would help them immensely getting out on the job. I would like to leave one point here. When you have a house and your kids go away from home and you think I can't afford to heat that room, you close the door, you close off the heating register, and you don't heat that room. You don't bring in an excavator and grab the house, that corner of the house, and pour it off. Unfortunately, The Forest Service thinks they need to close these roads when they really need to deal with the drainage problems and leave them open and cite nobody. And maintenance level 2 roads is a wide category. You can drive a passenger car on some, and some of them you're hard to get down on a motorcycle. And they need to keep them as maintenance level 2 roads because they are our roads. And I fought for many years to keep them open, and I'm still here fighting to keep these roads open. Thank you very much.